Last week's elimination performances had the girls showing off their inner diva.
You've gotta find in someone else. You gotta go find your shining star.
And Natalie got called out on her diva behavior.
I was really upset about when I heard that you stormed out on Ken Hicks' training session. The fact that you stormed out, it's so unprofessional. That's not diva in the right way. That's diva in the wrong way.
To me, at that moment, it wasn't like, I'm going to storm out Kenny Hicks. For me, it was an insecurity, and I let my insecurities get to me. I didn't want to feel like that, and I felt like I needed to step outside and take a breath and come back inside. That was a mistake, and I am definitely a professional, and I definitely regret that, and I apologize.
And backstage, Tiffany had a few things to say.
I felt that you weren't being honest at all, and I think that was cool.
Honest about what?
About the whole situation with Ken, you know what I mean? I had to beg you to go back in there.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You didn't. I looked over at Carrie, and I was looking at her, like, you know what? It would make me look like a punk if I didn't go back in there.
I told you that. I feel it makes you look like a punk. What I would do, I stand up for myself all the time. I'd go back in there if I were you.
I just want to say that for me, at that moment, it was an insecurity and it was a weakness, and that is why I walked out. And it had nothing to do with how angry I was. It was how angry I was at myself.
The way you described it is like, you know, I had to step outside for a breather, and then I walked right back in there. But that wasn't true. Like, you stepped out because you were pissed.
I was pissed. I was also hurt.
The way you made it seem is not how it really was. What you explained happened was not the truth.
Yes, it was. Whether or not you were there, I would have walked back in that room. And I swear that to God. I would have walked back in that room. And that's why I did it. You didn't put a gun to my head. You know what I'm saying? And so you don't take credit for that because I walked in there. You see what I'm saying? And I apologized. And that's how I see the situation. And I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. You know what? Another thing, Tiffany, is like, since we're talking about opinions here, like, honestly, you are such a negative person and negative vibe to have in the house. You know, you sit here and you act one way, and in the house, you're a whole different person. The things you say, the way you act, the attitude you give.
I am 100% honest all the time.
You're not.
No, when have I ever lied to you?
It's not about lying. You'll sit.
No, it is.
No, yeah. You'll sit here. You're putting up an act, though, Tiffany. Let's take it in the streets. You want to get there? That's what you said to us. You said you want to take it to the streets. You lucky we ain't in the streets. You know, girl, it's not all hood here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you made it seem was like you were the most ghetto person in the world, and I don't understand what you said if we were in the streets. Would you hit me if we were in the streets, Tiffany? Would you? Because I would never hit you, ever.
If I feel something is not right, I will voice my opinion. I'm very opinionated. So if I feel like a situation is negative, I'll speak of it negatively. If I think a situation is positive, I'll speak of it positively.
Tiffany likes to get in arguments with, like, shut up, because at the end of the day, it's where I am and where the judges are, and that's all that matters to me. Talk to the wall, talk your opinion.
In the end, Jenna failed to give 100%.
I'm sorry, but you will not be in Girlicious.
Causing her to hang up her boa. Now 6 girls remain to fight for 3 spots in Girlicious. Christina, Nicole, Tiffany, Carrie, Natalie, and Charlie. Will they put their differences aside and become a group? Who will make it and who will hang up her boa?